want to get those small hand pumps. And those are great in an emergency if you're on the side of the road and you have an issue, and it's important to learn how to use those. But they really take a fair amount of work to get going. And you do have to inflate your tires pretty regularly. It kind of depends on how often you ride, but if you do it at least once a week, you'll be in pretty good shape. Air kind of escapes naturally from the tires because anytime the pressure in the air changes with the temperature changing, some of the air will escape from the tires. And you want to keep them inflated because if they get too low, you run the risk of kind of squishing the tube on the inside and it'll pinch and then you'll get a flat tire. So the reason to regularly inflate your tire is to avoid flats and also to just travel more efficiently and go smoother because there's plenty of air in the tires. There are two types of valves on tires, and this one has what's called the Schrader valve, which is maybe more typical. But these you find on cars. They're sort of fatter style. Eric, though, over there has what's called a Presta valve. They're a little skinnier, and they work a little differently. On those, there's a little tip that you have to screw open to actually allow the air to get into it. Sometimes pumps are not going to be necessarily compatible with that type, so depending on what type your tires have, you'll want to get a pump that works for you. But there is a small little piece, an adapter, which you can use, and if you have those valves, you can inflate them using the adapter. But the big takeaway is you want to do this, you want to do it regularly, and it'll pay off because you won't have problems with your wheels and tires.
So does everybody know how to inflate a tire? Some people, they come into the shop and we show them where the pump is and they just kind of stand there and they don't really know what to do. It's something that everybody should know what to do, if not for yourself, maybe to help somebody else. Okay, well, let's show you how to work a pump then. So first thing is just uncoil the hose. And on every pump there's some sort of lever. Either it's a twist lever or it's something like this that comes up. That's what locks it on your valve and allows the air to go in. So for instance, to inflate this, first you take off the cap. Sort of support this from below. Put it over. Put it on there pretty good. And it's a little tough starting out because there's nothing to tell you it clicked in. So you just sort of fit it over there the best you can, push it down, and then lift the lever. And now it's locked on there. That lever just made it tight. Your tires are a little low. So now you can start to put some air in the tires. And there's a gauge on there. And there's also a reading on the side of your tires that tells you how much pressure you put in. So something like this is probably like 60 to 65 maximum. So I'm going to put it at 60 just to be safe. And then when I'm done putting the air in, I quickly shut the lever and then pull straight and it comes off and we're done. Okay, that's this type of valve. On the other one, it can be confounding if you've never done it. So on this one, you take off this cover, then you have to unscrew the valve. There's a little tip on the end there, and now air can go in and out. So same thing, you put this over. Actually, this pump isn't for this kind of valve, but yes, this will work on both. So you put it over, undo it, to test the air.